Hi, this is Doug Schneider. Welcome back to Real Hi-Fi. Today I want to take on a topic that's been stirring it up a little bit on the social media channels. That's the 50th anniversary Linn Sondek LP12 turntable. So there are two controversial things about this product. One is the price, a whopping $60,000 in the US to start. The other is the design. Now this turntable's here because Linn was founded in 1973 and the first product was the Sondek LP12 turntable, which is considered by many to be the most iconic turntable of all time, possibly, and certainly also one of the most iconic hi-fi products of all time. It established the Linn brand. So this new turntable is obviously a celebratory model, and only 250, I guess, will be made. Now let's first talk about that price, which is roughly twice as much as the best LP12 version that Linn has been offering recently, and way, way more than the LP12s that came before it. Believe it or not, I don't have a big problem with it. I'm kind of a cheapskate when it comes to audio, but you know what? Linn is an iconic brand. This is a 50th anniversary product. 250 will be made. Hey, if they can command that price and they have the buyers willing to shell out their money for it, hey, so be it. I'm not envious of those people, and good for Linn to be able to command that much attention to this product and desire. When it comes to the design, however, that's where I have an issue, and, well, there leaves a lot to be desired because two things jump out. One is when you look at it, it looks a lot like the previous LP12s all through the years, like a lot. So much, and I'll get to this in a minute, well, I don't know if it actually looks better. The second thing is you take all those LP12s before at a much lower price, and this looks so similar, it doesn't really look like a $60,000 turntable. And this is all the more surprising given the involvement of a person named Jony Ive, who's best known for his past work at Apple and has since started a design firm called Love From. And this is being touted as the first product out of Love From, and he's being heralded as the designer. And the tech writers are embarrassing themselves, and I forgive them because they don't know the hi-fi space generally that well, by saying things like, this is the turntable Apple would design if it were to design a turntable. And look at the minimalist Apple-like approach. Well, sorry, look a little further. Look on Linn's own website. You'll see that Ive's design prowess appears to be minimal on this turntable. The control on the top front, the hinges on the back that hold the very ugly and very old-looking dust cover. I say that about all turntable dust covers. Couldn't a creative approach be taken to rectify that? And I read somewhere where he rounded some edges and corners. Not really the designer of the turntable, but they just had to look back at the history of the LP12. All the ones that followed the original. They look the same. They look like this one. This is not a turntable redesigned and reborn. And I don't know if he had involvement in the finishes. There's a nice looking wood finish, which looks good, like you'd expect. And there's a white finish, very Apple-esque. That to me looks like it belongs in the kitchen. But that's just me. But it goes back to, it doesn't really look like I think a $60,000 turntable should look. And here I think there was a lost opportunity. And why I think that is because you've already got the involvement of this world-famous industrial designer and his design firm, Love From. Why not just tweak the existing product that you're charging a whole lot more for, but reimagine it with a resemblance to the past, but a strong, strong vision for now and the future. And that would help to justify that increase in price. But what we have right now is a tweaked LP12. But of course, hi-fi isn't all about the looks. Performance has to be there, and Linn is touting better sonic performance. But when you go to their website, all they're saying is the plinth has a new construction material that makes it more inert. That's great. It's probably better. So it probably surpasses the best former flagship LP12. But is that worth $30,000? Maybe that was a missed opportunity too. So to wrap this up as simply as possible with my thoughts on the product, I don't mind the sky-high price. Heck, if Linn can get people to buy it at this price, so be it. And you know what? They'll have a good turntable. I just would have liked to see more in terms of the design. The industrial design and the engineering design to make it sound better. Now, what do you think? Put the comments below. Thank you for watching.